Oh, welcome to Lunch with Lee. Today's topic is something that's asked over and over and over, and I've done it before, but once again, different year. How often should my chimney be cleaned? And that is sort of a trick question, like most of the questions that I go over, which is it needs to be cleaned, or a better word of that is swept, because we really don't like clean like you mop your floor. We kind of sweep. Your fireplace needs to be swept, or your chimney needs to be swept when it needs to be swept. So it brings up another question. When does it need to be swept? Or how do I know when it needs to be swept? And that's easy, because you should have the chimney and fireplace inspected once a year. And then when the technician comes out, we have cameras that go through the whole thing and look at all the condition of the fireplace. Then we can determine, does it need to be swept or not? Because quite often in our market, if you're using it for a couple of hours once a year, it still needs to be inspected, because we need to make sure that there's not water leaks or cracks or anything going on, so we can catch problems while they are small. But you don't often need to have it swept every year, because we just don't use it enough. Now, there are some people who do, and that depends on how you use it. How much you burn does not necessarily tell you how much you need it swept, because there is moisture content of wood. There is the type of wood. What is the density of the wood? Are you burning really hot, efficient fires? Or are you burning low, smoldering fires? All these go into the equation. So the easiest thing is have it inspected once a year. And then when we do the inspection, we can tell you, yes, it needs to be swept. No, it does not. And then when we do the inspection, we can tell you everything's good. And then if you have floods or lightning strikes or high winds because of a hurricane, then you know that it was good at this point and it's failed at this point. So your insurance company is not going to question when the damage happened. So that is the best way of figuring out, how do I know when my chimney needs to be cleaned/swept, which is have it inspected. We can tell you, because we really don't know. Some people, it's once every 10 years in our market, and some people, it almost has to happen more than once a year. So I tell my people and my employees all the time, do not guess. This is too important. It's fire, it's safety. Do not guess on what your fireplace needs. And for my employees, do not guess. Do the research. Figure out what type of fireplace it is. Do the research. Make sure that we are giving the very best advice money can buy. So that is it for today. So have those fireplaces inspected. The best time we do all of our maintenance stuff, where we have our regular customers, we do it every year. We always do it in the summer. That way, if you need to reschedule, if you need to do anything like that, it's really easy to reschedule you. This time of the year, it's hard. There's so many people, there's so many new customers that are calling in that need help, that we have to make sure that we try to take care of the regular ones. We know we're going to need the regular servicing. We take care of those in the off season, in the summers. So that's it for today. Have those fireplaces inspected, and let's make sure we keep everybody as safe as we possibly can. And once again, like it, share it, try to help us out. We're trying to help as many people as possible. Thanks.